Hey guys, welcome back. It has been so long since I made a video, and that is because I moved, I got pregnant, and I was lazy for like 6 months. But today I'm back with a pick a card reading, and this is going to be the message that you need to hear that's for your highest good right now, as well as like there's an abundance deck in there and fortune deck. So this kind of just is like a, in general, what you need to hear at this current time. So anyway, this is group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, or else you could go back to the thumbnail at the beginning of this video. But yeah, if you guys can take a minute to pick your piles, pause if you have to, and then we will go ahead and get started. Okie dokie. I'm gonna have to like okay, so group number 1, let's see what the tarot has for you. Oh wow. A lot of earth energy. A lot. Alright. So, as far as tarot goes, for starters, we have the Emperor, which is also Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then we have the Three of Pentacles, and then the Hierophant. So, I'm definitely saying that you guys need to find structure and partnership, or this could be related, you might be inquiring about your job. You could be in a little bit of a hermit mode right now, just kind of like assessing your options, seeing if this relationship, partnership, like work partnership, is worth it to you. You could be feeling a little bit cut right now, as I'm just being totally drawn to this like dagger here. Yeah, like something having to do with like sharp objects. I'm sorry, my cat is it's just a lot. You also have the Shield card here with the Hermit, and so like maybe you're feeling like you need to shield yourself from something, but the universe is saying you are safe from harm. Right next to that, we also have the Earth card again, another Earth card, and that's utilize logic, reason, and common sense. So, yeah, there is a lot of Virgo energy in here. I would not be surprised if you guys are Virgo, like my Earth signs, the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Maybe you were dealing with an Aries person who is just like, just not your cup of tea, and you're feeling like you're under like a dictatorship at work. But you could be experiencing some abundance right now. Like you may not want to leave this job because you are experiencing financial stability, and it says an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So yeah, you are definitely, if you aren't experiencing that now and that is what you're wondering, abundance is coming for you. I do see that, especially maybe if you are starting like a new job. Like the Emperor could also be you've taken charge of your career sector, and maybe you are working with like 2 new partners, and they're leading you towards success at this moment. And maybe you were just worried that it was like the wrong, like that you were going to make a mistake, or that like this wasn't the right option for you. In that scenario, this is definitely like something you need to be doing, and just to follow your intuition. You're on the right path, and this is going to bring you a lot of abundance, and that's like a karmic thing for you. With the Justice card here, there's a lot of swords, like not sword cards, but swords pictured here. Yeah, now I'm getting like metal. Maybe you guys are into metalworking. That's like so random. Or someone, jewelry, anything having to do with like crafting of fine metals. But yeah, this is definitely a karmic blessing for you, and it's right next to the Wheel of Fortune, and that's great. It's a completion. It's something that you've been waiting for, and it feels like the wheel's finally turning in your favor, and it's right next to the everything in its own place card. A lot of times when I pull this card, it feels like a very strong structure, like almost like a confining structure is taking place. But this is actually something that is allowing you to find comfort. There is, I love this card. It's company. It's from the same deck, and it's just like a kid cuddling with his cat, and he's just like in cozy pajamas, and you are finally gonna get this feeling of like security. Maybe if you have been struggling for a while, you have maybe just been like Hermit. Also, like, this is like so weird. Virgo is just very utilitarian. All the earth signs are. And so you've been like stingy recently, and you're finally going to be able to like let loose on the reins a little bit and like maybe buy some new sheets. It also looks like there's marijuana leaves. I'm sure those are like maple leaves, but like maybe you're into that. So yeah, so this is honestly like a really good reading. If you are having difficulties with someone, I honestly feel like you need to stick it out. This person is probably a good example of structure. Maybe you just don't, like, you're not accustomed to their way of running a business. But I'm being drawn to this key here. So it's like maybe they have a key to success that like you need to hone in on. Even if you don't end up being with this work partnership or partnership for a long time, they have a business model that will be very beneficial for you to catch on to. Then you will be able to use it in a sector or like a job experience that will be more fulfilling for you. And that's the karmic blessing there, is you're learning. Because the Emperor Aries people they're cardinal fire, you know, like they have an idea, they go for it, like no questions asked, like they're very like driven. And the Hermit card on the opposite end of that is totally like, and I'm a Virgo moon, you know, like I'm shading myself here when I say that I am not like that go-getter all the time, you know. It's like more pragmatic, like feeling, sensing. But like what Aries often have above us is like they don't think about it as much, so they just go, because they don't really care if it doesn't work out. And a lot of the times Hermit, like Virgo, earth energy, overanalyzes things, and it just like tends to like, you know, make you second guess yourself. I'm also like getting winded, so I feel like maybe this person's just like you are so not accustomed to their energy. They're just like very like not even like the anxiety type of like high energy, but like the very high energy, like let's go. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing there's benefit to be gained here. There is something of both financial and like educational knowledge and wisdom to be grasped here. Yeah. But abundance is definitely coming your way. So that's all I have for you, group number 1. All right, what's up, group number 2? Going ahead and moving on to your guys' piles. Piles. Okay. And if you're wondering why I have to stop my video, it's literally because I have a Canon snapshot and it's like not meant for videos, so I had to stop it, or else it'll stop itself at 18 minutes. It's a pain to deal with, so I'm gonna go ahead and get your cards laid out here. This is a very different energy. Okay. So right off the bat, we have the High Priestess, and we also have the Moon up here. These are definitely, like, a lot of you are probably very spiritual people. We have the Moon card twice. So with the High Priestess here, and then it's right next to the King of Swords reversed and the Seven of Cups reversed. So there's definitely there's some confusion. and this could be related to an not an earth sign, an air sign. I'm getting Aquarius, strongly Aquarius. There's a lot of fire. There's fire, water, and air. There's 2 cards that refer to dreams. You could be dreaming of this person. That could also be what the moon has to do. This is like you're very strongly connected to someone. There is a card here right above or right below the High Priestess that says we're all connected. And this kid is looking at like the universe and like realizing that everything is coexisting, which actually is a card that's over here. You could be having to coexist with someone who you really don't vibe with. Up here with the moon card, it says you'll be guided through darkness, and then the raven, which is darkness looms on the horizon. So you could be experiencing a really difficult connection, and you're seeing someone for who they really are, after coming out of a period of being confused. And this person is somewhat narcissistic. You're having difficulties kind of wrapping your head around like this person's like personality, if that makes sense. And you're kind of over it. There's like, I love this cat tarot because like these cats like speak to my soul. Like this cat in the High Priestess is just literally like, bruh, like you are fed up, and like, but you do identify with this person, you do see yourself in them, and I think that that's what makes it super difficult for you to like, I mean, obviously, like, disliking people is a waste of your energy anyway. And I do see that this could be really draining your energy with the moon cards, just because, like, it's consuming a lot of, like, your emotional, mental state, and just making you, like you're just thinking about this a lot. And, yeah, you're definitely going through a period of time where you can't really see the light at the end of the tunnel. We have the Dreams of Abundance card here, and it says, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into a reality. And you're looking for the strength in order to do these things. You're asking the universe for help to guide you out of the situation, and they're definitely giving you answers. This is probably through your dreams. So yeah, definitely keep a dream journal. At this point, they're really just telling you to, like, there's a wind card next to the coexist card, and I'm also getting a strong S here. Samantha. Also hearing salary. This is about someone's salary. Yeah, that's super random, but they're definitely saying, like, you're looking for the strength to come out of the situation that you're in, and they're just telling you to go with the flow and to learn how to coexist in the situation for now. Their divine guidance and help is on the way. Everything is connected, so the reflections of, like, how you think and how you feel are being shown to you as, like, a mirror right now. So your mentality, like, look at what part of your world you don't like, and then evaluate how that actually pertains to who you are. Because once we identify and, like, try to and start working on that part of ourselves that we don't like, because what we don't like is being reflected back to us. So we need to correct that within ourselves in order to correct, like, the hologram. And I'm definitely seeing, like, you could be doing a lot of dream work, or you could be sleeping a lot. The High Priestess also tends to stay to, like, herself. And you could just be so exhausted that you've been sleeping a lot. And I am seeing, like, this, I'm getting a strong water sign vibe. Like, you might be a water sign. My Cancer is Leo's. Or Leo's? Might be a Leo. There's a strength card here. I was not meaning to say Leo. But Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And And you could be dealing with someone who is tyrannical, like the King of Swords in reverse, so like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We're all connected is also a very Aquarian theme. This could also have something to do with internet. I'm getting that as well. But yeah, this is basically just a message, or like, and a confirmation that the universe sees you, sees what you're going through, and that you just need to persevere in this moment while they line things up for you. You might be seeing a lot of crows, maybe getting a lot of headaches, sinus pain. Good thing for that is like compresses, you know. I'm pregnant, so it's like I can't really, and I usually have terrible sinus pain. Hot showers. Yeah, that's about like the best thing. Oh, peppermint oil. Literally, if you've never tried putting peppermint oil like on like your or Tiger Balm. Tiger Balm on your upper lip will clear your nose right up. My fiance is Japanese, and that is literally the best thing in the entire world that he could have ever shown me. But yeah, lots of references to cats also here. Tiger. Also super random. Did your cat? Tigers. Maybe your cat needs to go to the vet. Maybe your cats aren't getting along at nighttime. Okay. Y'all got some funky, that was a funky message. But in that case, I am sorry because I have been there. And yeah, they're just saying persevere. That's about, there is help on the way, even if it seems pretty bleak right now. Just try to keep your spirits up and just go with the flow. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing for you guys, group number 2. Thank you for stopping by. If you like this message, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I always hear people say that like so like swiftly, and I'm just like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my group number 3s. What's up, group number 3? You guys have a hefty message. You and group number 4. You guys had a lot to say, so let's see what we have. There's a lot of messages from this deck. I'm feeling they're all at the bottom here. Okay. So let me get this all situated. Okay. So lots of 3 energy. Okay. You guys feel heavy. Very heavy. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the tarot up top. You have the Knight of Swords, the 3 of Cups in reverse, and the 7 of Swords in reverse as well. You may have gotten a message recently that someone has been sneaking around behind your back, and this definitely has made you feel some type of way. Somehow you could potentially feel responsible for this, even though I'm not getting the sense that it is your fault. It is possible that you have snuck out of a relationship because you just weren't happy and to go pursue a third party potentially. Either way, there is a huge moving forward of like a gush of water, just like breaking through a levee. You have the Chariot here next to the water card, and it is a giant wave with a dolphin on it. Dolphins may be of high significance to you. There's a lot of blue and purple in this reading, so your throat and crown chakra are very activated at this time. This communication with whoever it was, or maybe if you got communication like through gossip, I'm just getting the sense of like it was short, and like blunt to the point, just change happened immediately. Like once those words were spoken, once whatever was spoken in that time, like change occurred. You have the Winds of Change card, which is your surroundings will undergo transition. You could be moving. The Chariot is a huge card of moving, literally physically moving. And it's interesting because it's next to the Let Go of Guilt card. So you could be leaving children behind. There are children in the background of this. Let's see, the number 12 could be of high significance to you. Or else I'm getting the date like December 10th. Super random. Maybe you're a Capricorn, one of your children's a Capricorn. So this card says, when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from your past mistakes instead of beating yourself up for them. You could totally feel responsible for this third-party situation. You could feel guilty for leaving your children. These are all super possible. I'm getting like whistleblower. Someone was a whistleblower, potentially in your relationship, or you were a whistleblower for someone else, and you feel guilty about that, and you shouldn't. So moving down here, we have the Three of Water again, this time upright. So if you did move on to a new situation, this is more suited for you, or whatever you're about to move into is more suited for you. You have positivity, faith, and optimism here. This is, you open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you're on. Keep the faith and keep going. And that's next to the Eight of Earth. Huge patience vibes. Huge, huge. You are about to experience a period of change that is going to be long. This is calling upon you to have strength and patience, perseverance, endurance during this time. It's like learning how to play, like, they're giving me an example, it's like learning how to play a musical instrument. When you first get started, everything seems to be just like really overwhelming, but slowly but surely, once like the foundation is layered, it will be more manageable for you, like, to grasp and to actually like feel more calm about it. They're saying in regards to this, so you have the Three of Air next to the Spider and the Ten of Earth. So this is saying like, yes, there is heartbreak. This is like a sense of coldness. I don't even think like this, like Three of Air, it's just like a woman, it's like an Ice Queen type of woman. And this is so cute. All of the birds are wearing like crowns. You could really love birdsong. I know, I love birdsong. There's a huge emphasis on nature throughout this entire reading. And I am going to, these are going to be your final cards, but totally there. Lots of earth energy. So yeah, it's basically saying like, yes, this change is going to feel slow. You're going to have the impression that like things are like, it's not going to be as like fast paced as you expect it to be. I'm not getting the Three of Swords as much as like heartbreak, and I mean, yes, you could have been heartbroken based off of what you heard or what you had to tell someone, but that's not as big of an emphasis as like how the change is not, it's going to hurt your heart that things aren't moving faster. The Spider is all about like the weaves that we, or the webs that we weave, in the universe. And this says be meticulous and patient next to the 10 of earth. So yeah, this is definitely going to be, it's not going to be an easy feat, but it's going to be totally worth it in the end, because it's going to emotionally satisfy you so much more than your previous situation. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I think that a lot of this heartbreak could also be related to divvying up a living situation. I'm totally getting that here, and maybe this could be a divorce. Something that you have to split finances, or things that are like of a financial importance to you, like shared community objects. That sounds super weird, but I think you guys get what I'm saying. Things are just really super intertwined, and this is what makes it a problem for you. This is why this is so heavy. There's so much that has gone into this relationship and situation that the separation process isn't going to be something that you can just cut ties from. So with that, this card says, pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you have savings to invest in your present and your future, and that's next to pristine. You could be wanting to save up for a vacation, and I think that you should. Maybe to Africa. Maybe you want to go somewhere like in South America. Just, they're giving that to me. Maybe to bond with your heritage. Looks beautiful there. You should definitely do that. But this definitely is, just because things are, they seem financially constrained because of this intertwinedness with other people, also potentially your children. It's just saying to make yourself a priority, and that you are worth having this abundance like on deck for yourself, because you need to love yourself, especially during times like this, especially when you're feeling heavy and just like off kilter. Yeah, maybe you're just not very good at saving, and even if it's just like buying a small thing for yourself, if that is, if a vacation is not something that you can afford in the near future, like, you know, find a beach, buy a chair, buy a drink, maybe some tea or something, whatever you fancy, and just take that time for yourself. That you need to really pay attention to your self-love right now, and that will be very beneficial for you. In conclusion, down here at the bottom, we have Mother Earth and the world around me. So I'm definitely seeing, like, this is about mothering yourself at this time. Yes, you may have children. Yes, this is stressful, but you are in, like, I mean, a lot of us here, like, it's summer. I live in Washington State. It is beautiful outside, and it's just, like, time to go appreciate nature, because, yes, you're, like, just go outside and grow with nature. Go outside and recognize that the trees are growing, the grass is growing, the flowers are blooming, and so are you. And you are about to bloom just like those flowers. A beautiful tree doesn't grow overnight. A beautiful tree is grown over years and years and years of, you know, summers and fall, winter, and spring. And that's how you need to look at yourself, as like, you're in a project right now. It's like a, you know, it's not going to happen overnight, but it's going to be so worth it when you are like the strongest, most like beautiful maple tree you've ever seen, or cherry blossoms. Ugh, because I love cherry blossoms. But yeah, I'm definitely getting this, like, you're going to blossom soon. Well, soon is not probably the best word, but, you know, in terms of like lifetimes, in this lifetime, congrats. But yeah, just take it easy on yourself. You really need it. You really need to just, like, find ways that you can relax and, yeah, give into it. It's not selfish. You don't need to feel guilty about that. You need to take care of yourself. You've been through a rough patch, and you deserve it. So yeah, that is the message that I'm getting for you guys, group number 3. I thank you guys for stopping by. If you like my readings, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will definitely be back with more content sooner than the last time, because I took like forever off. But I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mom for quite some time, so I'll definitely be here for you guys. If you want a personal reading, also you feel free to DM me or, you know, leave me a comment. I'll leave the information in the description box below. I'll also try to make time to go live for you guys soon. All right, thank you. All right. Last but not least, my group number 4s. You guys have the most cards and the most energy while I was pulling for you guys. You guys are so energized or anxious about something. This energy is very wordy, mouthy. Like, so I don't know. I'm excited to see what you guys have going on here. Wow. You guys are the first, literally the first deck to have all upright cards from this deck. This deck is I read it reversals as well, and all of your cards are upright. That's weird. All right, hold on. Okay. Okay. I feel like a lot of readers are just like, okay. First off, I need you guys to take a deep breath. You guys are tired. You guys are so tired. Something has definitely shaken you guys up. I am seeing this could potentially be in regards to relationship. Honestly, this could have been someone has passed away that was close to you. And you are just... I'm getting not hearing it. You are beat down. I'm definitely seeing we have the Justice card, the Knave of Pentacles, the Death card, next to the Nine of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Tower. Something has you got, like, wrecked. Like, something you foresaw that was really important to you just didn't work. Or someone that was really close to you passed away, and this has made you very solemn. There is a very deep sadness, and also kind of like so you have the Nine of Wands twice. This is like, oddly, I'm getting this feeling of kind of just like scarred. Someone who, like, this sort of thing has happened to quite a bit in the past. There is this sense of, like, of course this would happen to me. Like, I'm not surprised, I guess. Like, you're trying to handle it in, like, a spiteful way, potentially. But you're feeling so hurt. There is a really big feeling of hurt here. The Justice card, something feels just literally like not justified to you. Next to the Knave of Pentacles, this could also have been like an investment. Just something just did not work out, and it is disappointing. Like, that is like the best way to describe it. Over here we have the Messenger of Fire in reverse. Something just didn't go through, or someone came in and left quickly. And this has made you question, like, your deservingness. Here we have the deservingness card, which is like, You're a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive and support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. You just feel like your self-esteem took a blow in some way, whether that was because you were close to someone that you were, oftentimes when we care so much about someone and they pass away, or like something like that, something happens, like even though we don't place our value necessarily in that person, their reassurance in us is really influential in how we feel about ourselves. So when they're not there, their influence isn't there, it makes you question yourself. There is like potentially like a self-worth issue here. Like you just feel like nothing works for you. Like nothing has come to fruition or worked out the way that you wanted it to. Maybe you've had a rough 5 years. I'm getting 5 strongly. It's just things seem to like fly away, like dissipate. Maybe you just have like you feel like things are kind of just like ashes in your hands. Like once you have something, it just kind of like crumbles. Or maybe that's how this felt. So you have a card here this is a super positive card. So you have the Griffin, which is honor and good luck, and it's looking at deservingness. And so this is really saying that like you are a beautiful person. You are actually truly a lucky person. This is a blessing in disguise. Even when people pass away, there's always some bigger plan and purpose behind it. And even if you are having a hard time seeing this now, you have block out distractions. It says your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics, avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. So this could also be, with this card over here, you have your secrets are safe. A friend may have backstabbed you. A friend may be dead to you as of right now. You're feeling very defensive against this person. Maybe your friend is dating an ex of yours. Maybe a friend is dating a guy or girl that you liked. Because Justice is a Libra card, which is a Venusian card. So maybe you do need to cut some people out of your life. That is for some of you. Because you aren't expending your energy in ways that are healthy or beneficial to you right now. Right next to that you have the talisman, which is you're destined to succeed. So this is definitely like taking you off your path of what you need to be doing right now. And the angels are literally like clapping. Like, we're trying to get your attention. And this could be like you're sleeping a lot. I am getting like the potential of you're just weighed down. Like, you don't want, like, maybe there's some trust issues here. You just need to avoid harsh relationships. You need to avoid harsh people. And you're having a hard time with this, but this is meant for your success. Moving on, so you have savings here. So it says, as you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor by consistently setting aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. So yeah, huge message of self-worth here, as well as this doesn't just mean money. This means your energy. You are a person who expends energy to people that you know suck it from you, or like want that energy from you. On the flip side, if someone close to you passed away, you could be inheriting money. Along with that, set aside. They're telling you to put that aside. If you're in that group, you need to put that money aside. Don't spend it recklessly. You're gonna need it later. That's for literally just a handful of you. But this person, if someone did pass away, they did have a big influence on your financial stability in some way, or maybe you're experiencing a loss of a job. Also here, you do have the Tower. This cat is like screaming bloody murder. This was just super unexpected. Regardless, something has left. There's an energy depletion that is currently occurring right now. And you need to start setting aside energy and money, things of just anything that's energy. They're all exchangeable. And you have Spirit right next to that. So the Spirit card indicates that unseen forces are watching over you. So you're definitely being guided at this time. There are angels calling out to you. They're literally trying to get your attention, letting you know that you're okay. There's a huge message here. Some of you might need to hear that your secrets are safe. Some to the grave. I'm getting that. If you are worried that if you're in the bundle of people who, like, if you've been betrayed by a friend and you're worried that someone is talking about you, I can't obviously guarantee that they're not talking about you, but they aren't revealing things that you wouldn't want them to reveal. After that, you have transformation in reverse. Yeah, you really didn't want to let this go. You still don't really want to let this person go if this is a current relationship that you know you need to let go of. And this is causing you to attract this negative feeling all the time. So you have attracting, not chasing. And this says anything or anyone you chase will run the other way because of fear's underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. So there's a huge message here at the bottom. We have the Summer card, nature's magic, and planting a tree. Of planting seeds and watching them grow, really embracing the time that it is now, letting things go, letting like the transitions happen, letting nature do its magic, letting nature run its course, nurturing the things that are positive to you, things that are not depleting you, saving up like money to spend time with someone that's like really important, someone who builds you up, someone who, like, if you are having this problem with like self deprecation, self-worth issues, save up and take care of yourself. And like, I've even personally had these problems. Like a lot of us tarot readers, stuff like that, like we've been through journeys with just like questioning ourselves and like having low self-esteem, low self-worth. I've had body issues my entire life, things like that. And it's just like really recognizing that like you are a piece of nature, you are beautiful, you are worth the investment, you need to be nurtured just as much as like a baby, because at the core of who we are, there's a child inside of all of us, and I'm definitely seeing you guys could be night owls. Sorry, like the messages are just but yeah, just really embrace the time that you have now, the friends things that make you happy, things that are warm, that make you feel that like sense of home, and really try to foster and like nurture that feeling within yourself so that you can become like a stronger person. Because I do see that you guys are incredibly strong people. Whatever you went through is shocking to anyone. This would be petrifying to anyone. Like, you are not alone, and definitely like just try to get over like the victim mentality or like any sort of negative like lens that you might be looking at the situation through, because like there's always a blessing. Look for the blessing, block out the distractions, and honor and good luck and good fortune are guaranteed to you. As long, and like literally, like the Spirit card is the best thing. Like, unseen forces are watching over you. You have guardian angels, and I don't doubt that you know what this message was before you even came here, because they've been trying to get your attention for a while. Maybe even like this happened 3 months ago and you're still trying to get over it. Yeah, that's definitely going to be for some of you. Just stop having a pity party. If that's you, If this is totally something like, you know, things happen out of our control all the time, and it's just like, we can't control what happens to us, but we can control how we react to it. You do deserve better. You deserve a million things. You deserve the best of the best. And this all starts from how you start attracting things. How you look at the world is going to bring in better things. If you look at the world as abundant, you're going to attract abundance. This is a huge message for you guys. Look into the law of attraction. I know some of you guys already are aware of this, and maybe you're just in a funk, you know? And it's just like, time to get outside, you know? Maybe exercise. Something, you guys, someone hated that. Someone was literally just like, to that idea. But, you know, just get out and do something for yourself, because mourning someone and like missing them is chasing. It's chasing energetically to someone. And honestly, like, why chase after someone energetically or physically? If they don't want anything to do with you, screw them. There's a whole world of possibilities out there, guys. And I know a beautiful transformation is coming for you if you allow it. Alright, so I thank you guys for stopping by. Again, this is Pretty Young Tarot. And yeah, if you guys like this, like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you'd like info about a personal reading, let me know. I am going to do lives soon. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. Bye. Wow, that sounded really bad, but this is a squeaky chair. Bye.